Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today we're going to be talking about the new city that's going to be coming to NBA 2K25. But before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, as like the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put your note again for my daily uploads. Without further ado, let's hop straight into the video. Okay, so first and foremost, again, there's going to be a lot of excitement about NBA 2K25. Yes, there's going to be a really decent rollout, I can say, of 2K25 information. So again, there's a lot to be excited about in the upcoming weeks. But we did get some information yesterday, and it wasn't just about the covers. It was also some information about the city. Okay, so there was an excerpt from their website where it says NBA 2K25 players will forge a dynasty in my career, compete in new My Team modes, and for those on new gen platforms, players will also experience an added 6th era in my NBA, a more compact and interactive city, along with the chance to cement their GOAT status in the W. In addition to new updates in my career and my team, players on current gen will experience an all new neighborhood, Metropolis, to explore, where they will complete quests, earn rewards, and eclipse the rivals. Okay, so there was a lot in there, but the ones that really stand out and the ones that I want y'all to take in consideration is the fact that it says that it's going to be a more compact city. Okay, and a lot of people glazed over, or is that even the word? Or browsed over, no, browse you read. People just bypass the fact when it said interactive city. Okay, so first I'll talk about the compact aspect. All right, the compact aspect for me, I don't really care, right? Because all I really care about is just the latency and the lag. We all know about that. You're in the city and you're running and you're lagging and you can't even make it from the tunnel to spin your wheel, right? We all been there, we all done that, and that's been a frustrating aspect. Now if you cut off your crossplay, right, you didn't have that. So I know crossplay is something that definitely needs to be worked on, and it seems like it's something that was of importance and should be a lot better this year for 25. But again, we just have to wait and see. But again, the city, as far as how big, it really didn't matter, because all you had to do was go. Like, I was just go on the subway, do what I got to do. And if you are a park player, my character will always, when I load it up, I will be walking from the steps right into Rise. So I never really had to worry about how big the city was and that type of deal. Only time it really was something is when I had to go get even my lethal hot zones, or back when I was getting my Gatorade, I'll still go straight from the subway. I'll get up. Yes, it was a nice little run. I wouldn't say a nice run, but it was a decent little, run or whatever you did to get to the facility or whatever you want to go to. But at the end of the day, for me, I didn't really care about it that much outside of just the lag. Okay, so for me, that's just, I know some of y'all want a small city. Hell, I know a lot of y'all would just want to just load up and play, which I think that's what the theater is for, but I get it. And I mean, I just feel like that's a battle that's just, it is what it is, what I'm saying? But the one that I want to talk about is the fact where it says interactive city. Now, we all know, for the most part, everybody in that city, outside of the users and in the side quests, are just a bunch of random things that's just walking around. It's not very interactive, if you get the gist of things. It's just not like you can walk up to the vending machine and you put some change in and some money comes out, or a drink comes out, right? It's not like if there was a bird, you walked over to the bird and you get what I'm saying. It's not an interactive city. It's just is what it is. There's buildings that are just literally just stock buildings. You just walk by them, you can't go inside, and the ones you do go inside, it's not like you're really interacting unless there's a side quest, correct? So let's just keep this in mind. So what if now you are in the city and if you want to get your Gatorade boost, You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting the Gatorade boost, you actually, you know, have to go physically, you know, go ahead and get a shake. You know what I'm saying? Go to one of the little convenience stores and get some food real quick to energize you. You see what I'm saying? That type of interaction. You know, like, it's not that far-fetched because, you know, GTA is a Take-Two game, and there's a lot of elements that they could easily cross over to where your player can get more of that interactive lifestyle outside of the city. I'm the type of person, I want to hoop, but I'm not gonna lie, if there was more things interactive that I could do, I think that's what one of the big appealing things for GTA is, so open world. So if the city is more interactive, or AKA more open world, to where there is a lot of things you could do. Now, I'm not trying to say we should be sitting there and be running away from the cops and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, some crazy stuff. But just let the imagination open up a little bit, and you ask yourself, what are some things that you would like to see in a city interactive? If you're thinking more GTA, not on the violent side, but things that you could do in GTA as far as like driving vehicles, move around the city, actually being able to see, like, you know, the little details of people when you bump into them. They're like, hey man, what you doing? You know, like just stuff like that, making it more interactive. Every single building you can go into, every single building you go into, there's a purpose behind it. You can make purchases of things, not just walking into a store and then your player just stands there still and clothes just kind of switch off and on them, right? Like, you're actually physically in there trying on different clothes and, you know, that type of deal. Like, just interactive. So when I see interactive, and if 2K, they're not just putting things in there just to like, everything they're putting in there is for strategic, right? They strategically put more compact city because that's what people want. People obviously want a more interactive city, so that's why I was put in there. So now the question is, what are the things that are going to be more interactive in the city? So that's what I want to ask y'all in the comment section. Y'all let y'all imagination run wild. Let's go ahead and get the juices churning a little bit. What are some things currently in the city that you're like, yo, I wish I could interact with that? Like, for instance, the beach, right? What if you could go in there and swim? I know this is getting crazy, but understand, it's like, if we're in a city, let us do city things, you know what I'm saying? No, let me and the fellas meet up, and then we go into, we hooping, but then after that, we stopping by and we going to get some wings or something. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm just throwing out some crazy ideas, but what I'm saying is that let's not look past the fact they say interactive city. Let me know in the comment section what y'all thinking. What would y'all like to see interactive in the city for 2K25? But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really soon with the banger, man. You know, when I say back soon with the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.